Hi friends, this is Raghunath. As a way of giving back to society, I now run a counseling service for teenagers called HowUCan. If any of you want to know a little more about me as to how I come to do what I now do, I urge you to please watch the introduction in my very first video called Why Manage Time. In a series of videos focusing on time management for teenagers like you, I help you learn the concepts, methods, and habits that I have found very useful in my long academic and professional journey. You have learned from my earlier videos the superiority of internal validation, internal satisfaction, preparing well being a motivator for you than the end marks, and the beauty and benefit of concepts like little drops of water make a mighty ocean and just starting. It's nice to say internal validation is better. It's nice to say preparing well is better. But I am aware you will need something to keep you going, something to keep you charged up through the year, every day. What is the language you will use to yourself for that internal satisfaction? What do you tell yourself? How do you look for the events that make you charged up? Wow, this has happened. Let's look at how to do that. What is that high five that you're going to give yourself? Day after day, hour after hour. There must be something, correct? I would say self-patting. Don't at all hesitate. Self-pat yourself. Nothing else will come more often. Not the teachers, not anybody else. Just because you did 10 problems of homework, teacher is not going to come and say, wow, you did 10 problems of homework. Or if you revised what you did in school yesterday, nobody's going to come and say, wow, you revised. But self-patting. Pat yourself with words, with actions. We will see how. Some examples of self-patting. This is actually the timetable of a girl in 10th standard in the Cambridge IGCSE system. This is an actual timetable of a girl. You can see in the columns, I know it is not too visible, but I will explain to you. The columns are Sunday, Monday, Tuesday up to Saturday. And the rows are the time from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. in half an hour slots. And she's drawn up this timetable. How do you keep going at this? Day in and day out. I will now introduce to you the concept and the benefit of this simple thing, the power of the tick mark. Very simple method, but helps greatly end of day for you to sleep peacefully. As you finish each part of your timetable, each part of your study schedule, use explicitly a big tick mark, a nice big looking tick mark on each as you finish them. If you finished French in the afternoon, put one tick mark. If you finished chemistry in the evening, put one tick mark. Put one tick mark. Keep putting the tick marks as you finish them. The advantage of this is end of day, when you go to bed, you will see a whole lot of tick marks. Nothing pending. I've done today's job. Great, buddy. That's self-patting. Don't forget the power of tick mark, as you will see in this example also. You're solving some very tough physics problems, let us say. Preparing for the final exam. As you go through them, they will look very, very mountainous, difficult. As you go through each of them and sort of crack them, as you crack each problem that you do, indulge yourself in putting a big tick mark. I have finished this. I have finished the next one. I have finished the third one. Keep putting that. You will feel elated. Like you did in cycling, I did it. I finished the 10 difficult problems. That is all it takes to tell yourself, I've done it. It also builds your confidence. I can do it. What are the mantras, language, the words that you can tell yourself in many of the situations you may get caught in? I call it the mantras. You can call phrases you can tell yourself to help boost yourself up. Firstly, tell yourself whenever you get caught in this trap, marks are but an outcome. What I can do is prepare well. I will prepare well. Marks are an outcome. Anxiety. Everyone will be getting caught in this anxiety trip. It is useful to give a personal name to this anxiety. Third person address it. Mr. Anxiety, sit out. I'm preparing. No. Sit there. Keep aside. Don't try to kill anxiety. Then you will become more anxious. Just let it be. Mr. Anxiety, third person. So you then isolate yourself from it. Mr. Anxiety, sit there. I'm doing what I need to do. We saw this earlier. You may get trapped into, I don't feel like doing this today. Please ask yourself, what will change tomorrow? Anything? Then why should you not do today if you can do tomorrow? Do not look at finishing, as I told you. Instead of saying, I cannot finish if I start, tell yourself, let me just start. We will bother about finishing later. Things need not be do all or do nothing. Very important principle. You learn and use it in life all through. Need not be everything finished fully or you've done nothing. It can be in between. Don't think binary. These are these phrases you can tell yourself to keep yourself not getting trapped into negative thoughts. In the next video, we will try and understand one very important difference, which will greatly help once you understand it in managing time. That is, what is the meaning of at studies and how to get the most of the time that you are at studies. This video, in a way, is applicable and usable for all teenagers in general. But I know each of you is different and unique. If any of you have any doubts, issues, or matters specific to you, I am more than happy to be available privately to you. All you have to do is WhatsApp me on my phone number 98-203-45323 or email me. I assure you, I will be available to you to help you learn how you can.